What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron Hamilton with Trucking Truth, and I'm just doing a quick video because I wanted to give you guys an update to the whole Uber Freight. I tried to fill out the application for Uber Freight, and some of the requirements it says that you need to have a dry van or a reefer trailer, and I'm on a flatbed. So I can't do it. Other than that, the other requirements is you need to be an owner operator with your own MC and DOT number with a good safety rating, and or you need to be an owner operator at least onto a carrier where you can book and choose your own freight, which that's the one I'm on. I'm leased to a carrier, but I get to book and choose my own freight. But I got a flatbed trailer, so I can't work with Uber. Now I know there's been a lot of tension, a lot of different YouTubers out there talking about Uber Freight is going to set drivers up for the inevitable. It's going to cause them to fail. It's going to cause them to go out of business. I agree to it for a certain point. I agree with them to a certain point, but I still stand behind what I said. I believe once once Uber decides to launch nationwide and it wants to attract a lot of owner operators and a lot of businesses to them, they're going to offer freight at ridiculous amounts of money, because you got to look at it. Uber Freight is trying something new. We say they're trying to take out the middleman. They're just trying to sit here and say, you can book that load right here, right now, for this amount, and you don't have to go through anybody. But I want to sit here and take the time and say this: if you are an owner operator or a carrier and you're getting on with Uber Freight, if Uber Freight is all you do as an independent owner operator, if that's all you're going to pull, you're retarded. And here's why. Right now I operate off of 3 different load boards. I'm going to get a 4th one here in about a month or so, but 3 different load boards. Okay, Trucker's Edge, which is DAT load board. It's one of the cheaper versions. 123 load board, and Trucker Path, which is all cheap. Trucker Path is free, and 123 is like 40. Well, it used to be 35, but I think they upped it to $55 a month. And Trucker's Edge is $45 a month. But I got 3 different load boards. And the reason why I operate off of 3 different load boards is because when I'm looking for the right load, right? When I'm looking for the right load, the load that I need, the load that gives me what I need and what I want, I might see the better load on Trucker's Edge, or I might see the better load on 123, and every now and then I see the better load on Trucker's Path. And there's certain loads that you're not going to see on a load board that you might see on a different one. Now with Uber Freight, it's kind of how I would use it, okay? Because I wouldn't solely just use it to use it. I would use Uber Freight. So let's say you pick up a load and it's taking you basically out of your normal running route, or putting you into a place where there's really not good paying loads. But Uber Freight load board has got a load that basically pays okay, or pays you at least decent enough to get you out of that dead zone, back into back into normal running area where you can find freight, and it pay pretty good. Might be a heavier load, might pay a little whatever. I would use Uber Freight to book that load to get me out of that dead zone that I'm in and put me back into my route, so that way I can go back to running my normal route. Again, I stay Midwest and down south. and I usually try to work into a triangle. So I leave from Chicago, go all the way down to Georgia, Houston area, anywhere in between there. And if I happen to be in a dead zone, which there's plenty of dead zones, I might use, if I'm in Georgia or Atlanta area, I might use Uber Freight to get me from Atlanta over to Houston for a decent rate, and then use one of my normal brokers to get me out of Houston back up to Chicago. So again, Uber Freight is just a tool. Just a tool. I mean, again, if you are going to use Uber Freight 100% of the time, or if you're going to use Trucker Edge 100% of the time, or if you're going to use 123 Lowboard 1% of the time, or even if you got a couple of brokers and you only use one broker 100% of the time, you know, you're missing out on opportunities to make more money. You're missing, or you could be setting yourself up for failure. Now, looking at the Uber Lowboard, there is some freight that pays $1.30, $1.40, $1.50 a mile. There is some freight that pays $1.75, $1.85, $1.90, $2 a mile. Okay, but the best thing to do is to know your cost of operation. Okay, so that way you know what load that you're going to be able to pick up and deliver, and it's going to benefit you and pay you at the same time as the owner operator. So I say it like this: Uber Freight can be a great tool if you know how to work it right. I wouldn't use Uber Freight 100% of the time, like neither do I use all of my lowboards 100% of the time. If I see if Uber Freight's got the better load and it's going to pay me better at all the other loads that I'm seeing, and it goes, and I'm going to make a lot more on the off of Uber Freight, I'm going to take that Uber Freight load. But again, I'm not able to pull any Uber Freight. I'm not able to pull their freight as of right now. I have to wait until they're able to incorporate some flatbeds into it, because I am a flatbed driver. But I just wanted to give you guys that update, and hopefully that little bit of advice that might curve Uber Freight hysteria. Some people think it's going to be great, other people think it's going to suck. But thank y'all for checking out Trucking Truth. If y'all can, please give me a like, a comment, share my shit as well. Subscribe. I don't care if y'all heard it over there. I don't care if y'all heard it over there. Because over here, I don't care. I'm only going to give y'all the mother trucking truth. And as always, I hope everybody is being safe. Hope everybody's just living life 1 mile at a time. But I'm going to catch you guys on the other side. Peace.